everyone. So we are here for FC Goa's pre-match press conference ahead of our upcoming game in the Indian Super League against Mohammedan S.C. And we have with us head coach Manolo Marquez and midfielder Malcolm Planga. For ease of calling him, we also call him MS, so you can also call him MS. So without any further ado, I throw the floor open to questions. We'll begin with questions for MS and later move on to questions for coach.
It's your first season as an independent debut. So how you are feeling for this season?
I'm feeling good and excited for this season, and I think I'll work hard, and I think I'll get more game time or like improve. There are lots of things to improve, like small things. I think I'll get them.
Are you surprised that you were called for the press conference today?
Yes, I was really surprised.
He's a liar.
What are your feelings about if and when you are called to play for FC Goa senior team? Do you think you are ready for that?
Yes, I think first of all, I think our mind is important, like the first thing, and we need to work hard, and if we work hard, I think we'll get game time.
Any more questions? Alright, we'll move on to questions for coach.
Coach, let's start with your selection of MS for this press conference. Is it your way of sending a message?
He's one player who is registered in the main team, is training with the main team. I don't know why it's a surprise that, if you know me, no player repeated press conference last season. The club and I speak every time about which player has to come, and MS is one of them. Can be a foreigner, can be another player, but MS is another player with a very good future. And because my feeling is that the development team from last season, especially after they won the Van Dot Cup, they are working very good, and I am positive about some players now in the development team with more future than at least that when I arrived.
But you said after the last match that you were the angriest in the last 5 years. You lost a lot of games last year. FC Goa, for example, there were some bad games against Kerala, 4 goals in the second half, against Northeast at home, the way 3 goals were considered against Mumbai. Why was the loss in the opening match against Jamshedpur so difficult for you?
Because it's a new season, and when you repeat the same mistake for fifth or sixth time, you are angry and disappointed. I think that was a clear game to win, very clear in the first half. If we kill the game in the first half, my opinion, in the half time, the fair score was 2-3-0 for us. It's true that even in the last minutes in the first half, we didn't play a good game, but obviously Khalid was right in the substitution, but it's not the first time. More times he risked a lot. We knew that could happen, because we know that when they risk a lot. But the thing is that we didn't take the ball, we didn't pass the ball, we didn't arrive. We arrived in the moment that they scored the second goal, and then suddenly, in the last 3 minutes, we create 2 corners and 1 shoot from outside the box. Sometimes you need to manage all the game. The minutes that you are attacking, the minutes that the other team is attacking, these minutes that nothing is happening. You need to manage all this situation, and again we made the same mistake, and this is the reason that is the day that I was more angry in my 5 seasons in India. Yes.
Coach, do you think that you are missing the injured player in the family?
Always, but it is typical. This question wouldn't exist if we win the game. But this, I think, is normal, typical, normal, classic question that you remember only the players who are not there when you lose one game. No? But I think this was not the reason. The reason is that we didn't understand from the bench and the players in the pitch. We didn't understand the situation in the second half. No? And Stur play very direct with throw-ins, long balls, corners. It's another style of football. You can be you like or not. You like or you don't like, but is a good or is a style of is correct. That we can speak about if maybe it's one of the games with less minutes in ISL. We played 33 minutes. Means that 57 we stopped the game was not the ball was not how is on play or game. I don't know how is the expression in English, but it is if we win the game for sure. I don't say this. Then but we need to be focused. I'm speaking about FC Goa about how to manage every single situation in every match.
Were you more upset that such a result or such a performance came right at the beginning of the season?
It's better.
It's better.
It's better in the beginning of the season because still you have time to turn the situation. In fact, this is not now will be like this, but when we were champions with Hyderabad, we lost the first game against Chennai. And the second game I remember was against Mumbai City, that they were the champions, and then the team reacted very good and we won 3-1. And we won 5 or 6 consecutive games in that moment. The team showed a lot of character. Then I think that I hope the same now and with our team in the game on Saturday.
Coach, what are your thoughts on the next game? You are playing with Mohammedan S.C. You played very well against the Northeast both in the injury time. So what are your thoughts on the next game?
No, I like everything. I like the atmosphere in the pitch, in the stadium, a lot of people in the stadium, which is very good. Because maybe it was the first game for them in ISL. They were unlucky because they conceded the goal in the injury time. They play a good game, and of course I agree with Juan Pedro, with Ben Ali, because he said in the press conference that Mohammedan will be a very difficult opponent this season. But again, will be difficult for them also.
Coach, when we think about last match now, does the FC Goa feel lack of teamwork?
Sorry?
Lack of teamwork, does the FC Goa feel?
Lack of?
Lack of teamwork.
Teamwork.
Teamwork. Yeah, total.
No, again, same. It's not about this. It's about more than teamwork or not. Was more about understand the situation. We knew. Always, I think that I told in the press conference. Always, the first game is very dangerous. Even I'm sorry because maybe someone don't like it, but I call one player in the minute 85 and I say, guy, we are 1-1. We have 1 point in this moment. Maybe now people go, he was okay with the draw. No, the thing is that you have more possibilities to win if you play with the head, and we didn't. We didn't, or we couldn't. we cannot say that Jamshedpur, they tried and they were better than us in the second half, same that we were better than them in the first half. Typical thing in football, no? Half time for every team, but finally it was not a draw, the score.
Could I put one more thing that Mohammedan S.C have more young players in the East team now.
More?
So young players they have.
Young,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, young players. And last match they have created good chances for goal. Like that Alexis Gomez, the Argentinian player. He also did well. So how will you tackle this type of?
Yeah, it's the only team who has all the foreigners with less than 30 years old. This is an important detail. Yeah, they play a good game. They play a good game. They was a maybe draw was fair more than Northeast. It's true that maybe the precision of Mohammedan was short, and the last minutes they finished very tired with a lot of players with cramps, but this is normal. They will be better after some games.
So is this burden for FC? Is this burden for FC Goa?
So is it going to be tough?
Yeah, will be very tough, but finally the fixture is the fixture. You have to play against all the teams, home and away. Then now we face this game, Mohammedan. We will try to win, and then if we win, draw or lose, we will speak again about East Bengal.
Coach, when you speak against the team and say that the foreign players haven't contributed much to the team in the first game, you said except for Bryson who ran a lot, you were not impressed with others. What is the kind of message that, what is your message to a player like MS, who is a young player watching the team, probably wanting his chances well? What do you tell this player?
To the young players.
To the young players who are waiting possibly to have a chance, improve themselves.
No, my feeling is that I think that we spoke a lot about this also. No, about people say about that I am a person who give chances to the young players because I train B teams in Spain. Similar situation in Hyderabad here. But finally, it's about the quality of the players. If the young players they have quality and they show that they want to play and they want to improve in every single training session, they will have chances to play. Now let's see if still Bryson still has, for example, things to learn, but I think that this Bryson is better than former seasons, and next season will be better. It's a player who needs, finally the young play, everyone, but finally the young players, they need to play. If you have young players without game time, it's better that they go on loan to another place and play these minutes that they need.
Coach, it's the next neighbor is Mohammedan.
Yeah.
So you're trying for some new faces or to go with the same?
Good question. Yeah, no, won't be the same lineup, this is for sure. But I don't know, it will be 1 or 4. I can. The reality is that maybe you don't believe me, but I don't know which team will play on Saturday. It's true that the team is training very good yesterday and today. I think that they feel that we didn't perform in a good way, and they are training very good in these 2 days.
Have you spoken to the team separately after the match,
Yes.
or maybe during training?
Usually, I am a coach that I speak a lot with the player individually. Yeah, I spoke with the foreigners, but usually I speak a lot with the player. I think that I demand a lot of the player, but I know, or I don't know if I get or not, I try to help them in the aspects that they can improve. I think that we are in general, not only myself, I think that we are a staff that we work individual aspects after the training sessions, Benito, Mangi, with the players. Yes, and I think in modern football, to manage the group is very, very important, and we need. Okay, it's one defeat, was a hard result, but the life continue, and we have the good thing is that we have one game only 4 days later, and it's a good time to try to turn the situation.
Coach, you just spoke about how the team has been training very well yesterday, today, etc. From your observations. In the pre-match, in the post-match press conference, you spoke about how the team needs to give a strong response to the defeat against Jamshedpur. So based on what you've seen in training, etc., do you feel that response is coming?
In training sessions, yes, but again, you cannot promise results. You can promise that they will work, and I feel that on Saturday they will work a lot. If we can win or not, usually, not specifically this game. Usually, if you perform in a good way, you will win more than lose. But you cannot say we will win 100%, but we will try 100%. This yes.
But is Yasir expected to come back soon?
No. It's a big injury. He will be out at least 1 month more.
Any of the injured players expected to come soon?
Sorry?
Any of the injured players like EKS, Sandesh, anybody expected to come in the next couple of matches?
No, I think no. We have all the 5 players, all the 5 injured players. They cannot play till after the FIFA window in October. Lara, Alan, Yasir, Sandesh, and Iker. But it's true that 3 of them, Yasir, Sandesh, and Iker, they will be available very soon, or just after the break.
Any more questions? MS, just one question to you. So, you've been part of the FC Goa ecosystem for a while. You rose through the ranks, played with the development team for a few seasons, and now you are part of the first team. Can you just sum up about your experience in the system so far, how you've grown as a footballer, etc.? How has the club helped you shape your career?
I've been here like dev team like for 3-4 years, and we play lots of games like Goa Pro League and all, Bandhotkar Cup, Reliance Cup. From that match, I think I get a lot of improvement, and now I get registered in the senior team. I think I need to improve more and try best, work more harder.
And in the senior team, it's obviously a different atmosphere compared to the dev team, because there are lots of senior players all around you, people who have played in the ISL top levels of football for a while now. So how has that experience been of being around these experienced players and learning things from them?
It's good experience. There we need to move faster, like think quick decision, make quick decision, like positioning small things. We need to do it quick and faster.
All right, thank you very much. Any more questions?
Yes, you're from the beach.
Sorry,
From the beach that you
State.
I'm from Mizoram.
Any more questions? All right, we'll wrap this up. Thank you, coach. Thank you, MS.
Thank you.
Thank you all.